is a universal engine lift plate, but it's not too universal because it doesn't fit Nissan VQs. Yep, I'm gonna take care of that problem. All right, so for this little project, we're gonna be using 3/16 by 3-inch stock steel, flat. All right, right here. We got same 3/16, 1-inch tube. We got a 3-inch or 4-inch by 1/2-inch eye bolt. It's rated at 300 pounds, but plan is to get our bolt holes using the gasket so it don't line up with this. Then this will get welded on top for strength. Eye bolt will go through the middle, more towards the front, so to help to balance the motor out. This will go all the way through, bolt on the bottom, weld on top, weld on the bottom also. All right, so that's the plan. Let's see if it works out. All right, so it's going a lot smoother than I thought it would. Here's our pilot bit. I don't know what size it is. And here's our actual bit. I don't know what size that is either. But I don't know because I didn't check the size. Okay, so walks around checking the size. Okay, so the actual size is 1764. Hold on. There you go. And our pilot bit is a 3/32. All right, so
some of y'all tires.
So now
Need to get them replaced.
about to get these holes punched through and cut the square tube in so Adam can weld it on here, and we go test it. The thing is, we got an engine
That we can test it on.
right there that we're gonna test it on.
Look, Ma, no hands.
This man,
Hey. So,
we gotta find new hardware that's gonna go to the actual depth for this. Put out there.
it might even be purple.
Here I have the VQ35 lower intake gasket, lower intake section, piece of aluminum bar. It is 1/4 inch thick. Let's get the modding and fabricating. So first I'm gonna get the bar and the vise, drill my holes, make sure they line up correctly. Then I'll go ahead and cut where I need to cut and shape it out. And I did use the gasket to lay out where the holes go. These holes are being made to accommodate M6.1 by 25 mil bolts, Advance, or any other parts store. And I went for grade 8, they call them, flanged. So you can use with or without a washer, but I will be using flat washers. All right, time to test fit. Okay. I know I had this right. Let's start over here. See what we get. All right. That's in the way. Little did I know these gaskets turned one certain way. I don't know how I slipped that, but we seem to be lining up now. Let's put the bolts in and see what happens. I get it. I took this to the store to get the right bolts. I want it going. So it seems I can't make the holes exact. I'm gonna have to open them up and give them some play. But these two just will not screw in. I don't want to force it either, mess the threads up. So I'm gonna take it apart, open them all up, and try again. I open up the holes and perfect fit. I would suggest using your old gasket, putting in between, but there we go. Now I get to flip it over, mark it out so I can start cutting. This isn't cutting it, literally. Neither is this. Big gun. This is where we are so far. Just need to notch that section out so to clear the fuel rail. We're getting close. Even with only 2 bolts, we're still flat against the intake manifold. As you can see. And I'm doing this so you can pull your motor without removing your fuel rail. Here it is before the welds and before the holes are cut out. All right, to finish out this video, this is what we ended up with after having it welded, and I'll put the name of the company in the description that did the welds for me. Pretty solid. They've been in business for years. They do bolt frames, aluminum bolt frames. So, but everything fits good. Nice clean edges and everything. It doesn't hit the fuel rail like when we were testing it. But let me go ahead and pull stuff out of here so we can sit on the block and you can actually see I don't have any bolts to line it up with. but we just get it on the block so you can see I mean business and what's to come. All right. Let me put it down so y'all can actually see what we got here. Look at that. Got an actual rocket bunny front bumper for the S13. I didn't even know I had this. Found it about a month ago. And if y'all didn't know, I'm doing gardening now. I'm gonna put a link for that channel in the description. This open. Ain't she pretty? Now, this is already machined for 20 over pistons. Whenever the time comes and I have the funds, it'll get done. But we're missing something. We're missing something for up here. Can't put my finger on it because it needs the heads, and then this will sit up here. But you guys, oh, it's backwards. Yeah. Regulator goes in the back. This is the lower plenum. The upper's up there. I can't remember what sits on here. Well, no, I'm a dummy. The heads sit there, and then this sits against the heads. So, heads are bolted to the block. This is bolted to the heads, and pretty much that's how it works. You lift it out. So, what I'm gonna do is see if I can fit this in the box. Probably can't. No, it's too wide. But I'll put the box back up and leave everything in the shed. So when the time comes, I know where everything's at. So there you have it. Aluminum VQ lift plate. Made it out of either 1/4 inch, I think, or 3/8. I'll put a link for this also. I got it from eBay. This came as one whole piece, and after marking everything up, drilling it, I cut, and whatever was left I used to weld on top to create the lift section. So there you have it, a VQ lift plate. If you guys interested in these, let me know. Takes about 4 days to get the metal shipped in. Another 2 days for the welding. These guys, they're not just gonna go drop what they're doing to weld for me. It takes about 2 days. And we already talked about this. And you're looking at about $73 to do the welds and $20 for the material with free shipping. We work something out on labor. You know, this is fun for me. I like doing this stuff. So if you guys are interested, hit me up, let me know, and I'll say about 2 weeks I can get one to you. I'm not gonna make them and sit them down. Just made to order, basically. So, if it's your first time visiting Garage Mods and Builds, please check out the other videos. We've taken like an 8-month break, I think, maybe more. Check out the videos. We have videos coming, especially on the 240. Not much on the G, except for body work. Engine's running pretty good. We need to upgrade injectors and get an actual tune on it, because I polished the crap out of the intake. it's wide open. So now we're running lean. Yeah, I think we're running lean. Yeah, too much air, the guy said. So hey, I appreciate you guys. Love you for sticking around, those of you who have, and please share the videos. We're coming back strong. Took a year off to build that deck, and there's a compost bin behind them pallets. As you can see, I got sugar cane over there, and I got okra and corn, banana trees. So your boy's been busy. I haven't been sitting down doing nothing. Yeah, just trying to get my garden going. Put more time into that. But I love you guys as always, and please come back for the next video. All right.